This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I'm absolutely thrilled to be speaking. Well, she is coming from, ladies and gentlemen, Spain, but she's originally from Australia. The acclaimed illustrator and visual designer, the one and only PIA LEO. Hello, PIA, how are you?
Great, thanks, Will.
PIA, you are so incredible. First and foremost, I just want to say all of your links will be below this video for people to check you out. I want to know first and foremost, PIA, how did you get into illustrating? Was it something that was it a seed that was planted when you were a little girl?
I suppose it must have been. I can't remember a time that I've ever not illustrated, but I'm very fortunate that my mum is an amazing classically trained and classical styled artist. She paints. And so my sister and I just grew up around just thinking that it was completely normal to be just creating, to have paints and toys and craft stuff just lying around that you could just access whenever you wanted. And I can't imagine not just being drawn to draw constantly.
That's incredible. And, you know, on top of that, too, I want you to describe for the audience, because we have audience members all over the world, and obviously also within this app, you as an artist are going to be able to really put your stuff out there in terms of getting paid for what you do. Talk to me a little bit about your commission work, how that works, and the types of commissions that you've been able to do, you know, throughout your career.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm a professional illustrator as well. So I'm really lucky that I've developed a very strong workflow, and also I'm able to focus on a project, which I think is really important, and also kind of an underrated skill that they don't tell you is really important. If you want to be producing private commissions, when people ask, like, you have to finish your project that you start and you have to provide your thing for your client. Otherwise, nobody's winning and everybody's getting upset. So at the moment, I get most of my commissions for portraits through Instagram. We're so lucky that we live in the future and you can connect with anyone in the world and talk to them about anything, but particularly about creating custom art for them. So normally somebody will contact me about either a portrait of themselves, their partner, a family member, or often in my case, a pet, which is really fun. People are always the happiest about pictures of their pets. And they'll just send me either a selfie or, you know, just a photo that they've taken themselves. That's pretty good resolution. They'll normally send me a few of them so that I have a few to choose from. And then I'll draw it in my own time and color it in digitally and send it back to them.
And there's something so beautiful, though, about the portraits that you do. And again, I want people to follow you on Instagram. It is @PIA_Leo. I want people to really be able to look at what you do. It seems like you're able to kind of capture a texture and dimensionality that you normally wouldn't get on a normal portrait, in that, you know, you look at the color scheme. How do you come up with the colors that you would use? You know, you have this beautiful way of overlapping color on some of these portraits. How do you come up with the color? Is it based upon you getting to know the client? Is it instinctual based upon their features?
If it's a client that I'm communicating with regularly, I'll just ask them what their favorite color is, or if they don't have one, where they're going to be putting the piece and what's it going to match.
Oh,
sometimes if it's like a gift for someone and I can't talk to them directly, I'll stalk them a little bit online and see what they seem to like, or make some educated guesses about their interior design choices, because you always want to be thinking about how it's going to be used, right? Like if it's an NFT, is it going to be like on a screen? Is someone printing it? If it's, in my case, most of my stuff is like a static digital portrait. So are they going to be printing it out? I always provide, for printed stuff, provide like the setup for specs for print so they can take it. But also, are they going to be, you know, putting it on one of those photo screens or using it on their social media? So where is it going to be displayed, and is it going to look good with the rest of their stuff?
I love that, Pia. And then not only do you do your, I love the fact that you not only do your due diligence and detective work to find out, you know, people's color aesthetic or color palette and whatnot, but you're thinking about where and how is this going to live. I don't know about you, but I've gotten a lot of commission work done, soon to be by you, by the way, but also because I have two Malteses ready for their close-up, but we'll talk about that offline. But you know, rarely do you get someone in your position asking these types of questions. Do you find that?
I like to think about the whole process, right? Like, why are we doing this? What's going to
Mm.
make the person happy? Like, that's why we make art. That's why I make art, to make people smile, especially if they're beautiful or their pets are beautiful.
Well,
So
Pia, we need more artists like you. And listen, I could speak with you all day. I want to let the audience know for more on the incredible Pia Leo. You could read more about her right below this video. Pia, I'm so excited you're coming on board this incredible new social media app, FENIX 360, connecting artists from all disciplines, all over the world. But, you know, there's something about you, Pia, that makes me and reminds me why I'm an artist, in that truly in whatever discipline you work on, if it's done with truth and heart and love and light, there's a universality to it. And I'm reminded of that today by speaking with you. And I just wanted to share that with you.
thanks, Will. That's beautiful.
Hey, I'm from New York. I say the truth.
What a guy.